Hallöchen you guys, how are you guys doing today? What we'll be doing today is my new project for the next year, which will be a project pan, which is heavily inspired by Kat and Haley from Beauty News. I will link their channel and their Beauty News channel as well as their separate channels in the description box below. It's basically a full face project pan, and I will have some rules will be a bit different. I won't be doing a quarterly refresh. I will refresh or change products if I see fit, if I don't do progress on something because I'm just not vibing with it, or if the product is just not good for the time of year, like concealer, if the product just doesn't match for this time of year and things like that. Or obviously I will roll them out if I hit my goal on them, but we'll get into this in a second. But yeah, first of all, I would love if you'd subscribe. I usually upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday and Saturday. In December it had been a bit different, but we'll be back on schedule, I promise. So yeah, if you're interested in my project pan for 2020, just keep watching. So I have done pictures, I have weighed things, so I can give you all the information needed. That's what I wanted to say. We'll start with a primer. The primer I want to use up is the Catrice Light Correcting Serum Primer in Candlelight. That's the primer I'm wearing today, and it currently weighs 65.24 grams. It comes with a dropper. I would say it's, like you can see, it's about down here. But yeah, maybe I will mark it with a nail polish or something. We'll see. But I will be doing it later. But yeah, I want to finish this. It's the oldest primer I have on my collection, and I'm not loving it like crazy, and I just want to get rid of it basically. If it goes bad on me while during the project, I will just get rid of it, you know. Like today I wasn't all that happy with it, but it's not bad yet, you know. It could turn bad on me during this project, but it's still doing its job. Next one. I think this is my oldest powder in my collection as well. This is the Physicians Formula Youthful Wear Youth Boosting Powder. This is the Illuminating version. I will insert a picture here so you can see a bit better, but I do have a bit of a dip going. I have heard from someone that this is supposed to be a dupe for the Celebration Foundation Illumination by IT Cosmetics. I have both, and I really love this powder, but I don't think it's a dupe. First of all, it only comes in one shade, which is ridiculous. But yeah, it's a nice powder. Even for me as a person with oily skin, I don't feel like I look too greasy, too shiny at the end of the day. Basically, when I still wore foundation, I would set foundations with this. I would wear a dewy foundation and set the foundations with this, and I would look way better at the end of the day than I would look with a matte foundation and with a matte translucent powder. Then I would look like a greasy mess. I feel like the glowy factor balances it better out than something matte, but I don't know. Yeah, So I really like this and I want to give it all the attention it deserves and finish it up. I don't know if I would repurchase it at the end, because I do have found other powders I prefer, but it's a good one. By the way, it weighs 64.5 grams. Then the next two things are two concealers from Maybelline, also the Fit Me concealers in 15 and 05. I am trying to use up both, one for underneath my eyes and one for my face. 15 is better for my face and 05 is better suited for my under eyes because it's a bit lighter. And I'm trying to use those both up. They already look pretty used, I would say, so shouldn't be all that difficult. In the 05 I have 15.34 grams left, and in the 15 I have 13.5 grams left, so should be a quick one, I hope. Then I have the Love Brow-titude, which I'm working on forever. This is how much I have left. I have marked it on a paper. I will show you. This is how much I have left of it, like from here to there. So next time I will just pop a picture of this instead of holding it into the camera. I think this will be easier. So yes, I like this brow product and I'm excited to see how long it will last when I just use it daily. Then I want to finish an eye pencil for the first time in my life, and this is the Zoeva Graphic Eyes in Myth. I haven't sharpened this one ever before, so it's like basically brand new, but I chose a like champagne color, so it's everyday friendly and will work with a lot of eye looks. That's the word I searched for. So yeah, it's basically brand new. Then I'm very ambitious and I will be trying to make some progress on the Stila Glitter and Glow in Kitten Karma. I am pretty sure I won't be able to finish this even during the entire year. But I want to at least see some visible progress. So yeah, the Stila weighs 18.84 grams, and yeah, it's a beautiful thing, and I don't use those glitters much at this point in time. I'm super lazy, so but I really want to use more glitters, so this one seems to be the perfect one because it's neutral, it works, it's not too fancy, it will work with colorful looks as well, like on the lower lash line or in the inner corner. It would look great there as well, so that's what I'll be doing. Then I want to finish a Catrice gloss. This is the volumizing lip booster in Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and this is supposed to be similar to the Dior gloss in this milky shade, which is also a bit plumping, a bit minty. This is basically the same thing, people say. I don't know, I don't have the Dior one. But yeah, I really like this gloss on an everyday basis, and this is the one I think I could actually finish from all the glosses I own. And we have 22.68 grams here, like with the packaging obviously, so we'll see. And then I want to because I'm ambitious as hell, finish up this butter lipstick from NYX in the shade Root Beer Float. It's a mini, and it's a very wearable shade. It's like a perfect everyday shade for me, so if I try to use it up, I think I can use this up. I have used up lipsticks before, and lip glosses too, so it shouldn't be that difficult. Then I have the Catrice Velvet Matte Eyeshadow in Vanity Fair. I have a bit of a dip in this one. I will show you a picture here. This is the perfect shade for setting my eyeshadow primer. If I want to set my eyeshadow primer to highlight under my brow bone, to like correct with a fluffy brush, like correct my blend a bit. It's an overall very useful shade, so I don't think this will be a problem, especially since I have a pretty big dip on it anyways. So this is that one. Then I want to use up my Sigma eyeshadow base primer. Eyeshadow base primer? Okay. Weird name. Oh, there's a sharpener. I'm sorry. I'm confused. In Ignite? Ignite? Are you Ignite? Yes. And I have a lot left. Like, a lot. But I want to use it up because I actually prefer the Anastasia Beverly Hills primer. This makes my eyelids look like reptile skin. I like it, but I have to be really careful because otherwise I look like a crocodile bag from Louis Vuitton or something. So yeah, I want to use it up though because it is good if I use it with caution. Then, also very ambitious, the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in Lunch Money. This is the most neutral shade basically from all the Super Shocks I own, and it's a very pretty champagne beige, slightly gold shade, and it's very, very pretty. And I don't want to use it up completely. I want to wear it down, like I don't want to just have this dip and then hit a pan, but just wearing it down evenly and then have a pan. I just don't want to dig, like, searching for the pan. No, I don't want. It should happen organically, you know? I just don't want to dig a hole just to get the pan. If you understand what I mean. I'm confused. Which is nothing new. But yeah, that's the one. Then I want to also hit pan on my oldest Colourpop Super Shock shadow in Riptide. This is, as I said, my oldest. This is a very peachy neutral shade. It's very, very pretty. It's a tie-dye, which is like multiple colors and a bit of glitter, and it's a very, very pretty all over the lid shade, like one and done. And I have used this at the beginning a lot, and now I haven't used it much, so I just want to get back in the game with those Super Shock shadows because they're beautiful one and done shades. Then I have three more things. First is the Catrice Prime and Fine Professional Contouring Palette in Ashy Radiance. In the best case scenario, I hit pan on both. In the worst case scenario, I don't hit pan on any. But yeah, I want to focus on this because I have it for so long and I really like it, and I haven't used it that much the last couple of months, years, eons, decades. eons is probably longer than decades though. So yeah, I want to focus on this, and if I hit pan, that's great. I just want to focus on this basically. I don't know if I will hit pan ever, but yeah. Then I have the thing that people seem to say that is the most difficult to hit pan on or finish is blush, which is the P2 Glow Touch Blush in Touch of Amber, which is one of my favorite shades in my entire collection, which is a very neutral, warm, glowy blush. And I have used up 6 blushes in my life before, so I'm not very afraid of panning blushes. Especially not a glowy blush like this. You can't get overboard with this. Like, you can pile it up and it will be fine. Especially with this shade, I like to bring it up to my temple and a bit to my outer corner of my eye to tie it all together. I even like to use it a bit on my nose, on the bridge of my nose, or on my chin. This is a color that just works. And if I'm being lazy, I could also use it on my eyes. So it's a very pretty, neutral, works always shade, and I love glowy blushes all year round, so this is a perfect choice for me. And then finally, I would have chosen the Pixie Glow Mist, but I have heard this turns bad really quickly, so I want to use it up before it turns bad. This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist, Hydrating and Glowing Radiance. So I'm gonna get into this one and see. I really like this one already. I have used it a couple of times and I have liked this, but as I said, I have heard from Lauren May Beauty, I think, that hers turned bad at around the 8th month, because the shelf life is 8 months, and I think that it actually turned bad on her in this time, and I don't want this to turn bad on me, because that was too expensive to turn bad on me, okay? Okay, so I will probably mark this and the primer with the nail polish, so you'll be seeing the progress in the upcoming videos. Yeah, so this is the last product. So I will try to give you updates at the end of each month and talk to you guys about my experience, and if I want to swap something out because I realize that this doesn't work, and if I finish something I will roll something else in, as I told you. So yeah, this is everything, I think. I will keep them all aside in a different box. I have 2 boxes. I have from Goodie Box, which is a Danish or Finnish beauty box that has come to Germany a few months ago, and I wanted to try it, wanted to see what those guys would send me, and so far I have been liking it. So they have those very cute boxes. I will show you. They have those boxes, you can pull this out, and that's where I'll be keeping my project pan things. So yeah, this is it. I hope you enjoyed it. Tell me what you'll be panning next year if you want to share with me, because some people are very like mysterious about it and are like, I'm not telling anyone because it will be a surprise. Yeah, but if you want to share with me, I would love to. If you're doing something similar, or you're doing the team project pan with Kat and Haley, I would love to hear that as well. Maybe some panning tips for me, because I'm very new to the panning scene, like actual panning. I have panned things before organically without focusing on them, but yeah, you know, it's different. It's different. So, yeah. See you guys in the next one. Bye.